Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. So good to see you. So good to see you. What do we got going on this morning? Zach, don't be late, Shiz. No, I'm not late. I'm here whenever I'm supposed to be here. Always. Every damn time. Good morning, JD fan. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Deborah, how are you this morning? Good to see you. Ghost Fox. Oh, yes, folks, good morning. Morning, Betsy. So wonderful, wonderful. Well, Brandon, really, your mornings are around Shizzy being on time. You feel foolish. It's okay, Brandon. You won't feel so foolish this morning. So good to see you, Mary Waltz. Good to see you, Aussie Jan. Man, oh man. Whoa, who's this? Ambrose girl. You are up early this morning. I must have done something good. Makes me feel pleasantly surprised. Hey JK, how's it going? Man, oh man. Ambulance Girl, Deborah, we got Zach, Aussie, JD. You guys are awesome. There's not a whole lot. It's another one of those days where there's just not a whole lot going on in the news because well, Trump hasn't like bought anybody off this morning. It's weird, isn't it? How that happens. Didn't buy anybody off overnight. You didn't sleep with any more porn stars, and it's just how it goes, I guess. Just how it goes. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, we talked about this yesterday, but it looks like more cows are being tested and tracked for the bird flu. Oh my gosh. They may have more cows with bird flu. I'm so afraid they might fly away. What's up, Sean Bird? Good to see. Not you know of. Just assume you did. Hey, Gladys, right? Hi, how are you? Indigo. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Are you needing the laughs today? Well, the news does suck, but like I said, there's more cows being tested. More cows being tested. Here's what that means. It means they will look at you through a hole in the cattle car. U.S. cow agricultural officials are ramping up testing because they don't have anything better to do. They're tracking bird flu in dairy cows in urgent effort to understand and stop the growing outbreak. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Well, so far, the risk to humans remains low, officials said, but scientists are wary that the virus could change to spread more easily to among people. Well, this horrible little virus known as type A H5N1 has been detected in nearly 3 dozen dairy herds. Oh, in 8 states. Oh, inactive viral remnants have been found in grocery store milk. Oh my. Tests also show the virus is spreading between cows, including those that don't show symptoms, and between cows and birds. The cows and birds need to just stop sleeping together. Uh, Starting Monday, hundreds of thousands of lactating, yeah, we like the lactating, dairy cows in the U.S. will have to be tested with negative results before they can be moved between states under terms of a new federal order. What does this mean for you, dear consumer? What does this mean? This just means that without your lactating bovines, that your milk prices are going to go up. Sucks to be you. Here's what you need to know about the onblowing investigation. Why is it so unusual? Well, it's because it's highly pathogenic. Avian influenza has been circulating in wild birds for decades. Oh, decades. But it also appeared in farm minks, showed them up in aquatic mammals such as harbor seals and porpoises too. The virus was even found in a polar bear in northern Alaska. Well, that sucks. The virus was discovered in ruminants, goats, and then dairy cows in the U.S. this spring, surprising many scientists who've studied it for years because, well, they like looking at titties too. Wake up in the morning feeling feeling like crap. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hate that happens, man. And you say you could use another long vacation? Release the small box. Release the small box. Be like Oregon Trail, you know. You've got dysentery. Great. Great. Now what do I do? Oh, the flu viruses are notorious for adapting to spread among new species. So this is another reason why everybody better go check his goats. Yeah. No, it is. It is getting bad. It's been spreading in cows for symptoms include lethargy, sharply reduced milk supply. See, here we go. Reduction in the milk supply, which became thick and yellow. Finding remnants of the virus in milk on the market suggests that this has been going on longer and is more widespread than we previously recognized. Okay. Scientists released new genetic data about the outbreak this week. This is always looking bad. This data has omitted some information about when and where samples were collected. Since then, it spread among camel and among farms, likely through contact with physical objects such as workers' shoes, trucks, or milking machines. And then the cows spread the virus back to birds. The genetic evidence is clear as could be. Birds that are sampled on these farms have viruses with clear mammalian adaptations. What do scientists say? The efforts to track the outbreak. More outbreak. We really need to find a way how widespread this is. Yeah. Increased surveillance is essentially an early warning system. It helps characterize the scope of the problem, but also head off potential adverse consequences. Why are they going to? This is just stupid. We need. Yep. There we go. Brings it right to there. That's where you got to read between the lines. It's because, well, this kind of outbreak, we're hoping that, well, after the coof would not go unnoticed, but it has. He said ambitious screening is needed to detect things like this very quickly and potentially nip them in the bud or milk them at the boob, one of the two. Well, and there's your contributing writers. They look like the kind of people that think having cow's milk is bad. That's what they look like. This hashtag save Hollis goats. Yes. JD Hollis Jen. Yes, true story. Oh my gosh. Crap is apparently contagious. Hope we get all over the craps. Grab yourself and chickens. Yeah. But they like I said, these two just look like they don't eat either one of those. They look like they eat chipmunks and small rodents, you know, because that's usually what gets scooped up inside the soy patches that they're wanting to make their forget about meat kind of thing. Morning, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. It's wonderful to see you. I hope you're doing well. Please don't come to Texas, please. Oh, I hope not. I hope nobody comes to Texas for, because you don't want them in Texas. Of course, anything to keep from lowering the egg prices. Yeah, exactly. Now you're getting it. So now you have increased milk prices to look forward to. Yep. And meat. So the cost of your meat's going to go up again. There must be slow sales on shovels and gumboots. Birds are not real. I agree. As the expert says all the time, birds are not real. Well, and it looks like, what the hell is this? Looks like this is a video of some sort. I'm guessing this is going to be another one of them there kind of videos. It is. Let's see. It's political. Here we go. Sounds like just a few people are screaming. It really sounds if you listen to it, It just sounds like there's a few people that they're saying it.
Thank you for your friendship, your partnership, and it's been an incredible honor. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart, an incredible honor to be endorsed by the building trades. I mean it. You're the best.
Sounds like a very small amount of people in that room. I mean, when they were yelling, they sounded very, very weird. Climate change, a way to eventually get rid of the cows. Cows are bad. Yeah. Well, it's not to get rid of the cows. You know that, right? It's to get rid of you. You listen to the sound of the crowd here as compared to the sound of the crowd that you have elsewhere. And you notice how they have the very narrow shots, very, very narrow shots.
That's not a joke. You're the best in the world. You know, you had my back in 2020, and because of you, I'm standing here as President of the United States of America. Because of you.
Well, where's the rest of his speech? Seems pretty weak. Oh, man. His Memorex. It's Memorex. Memorex. Oh, my gosh. What is that? What do we need birds for? Walled art always has eggs. Yeah, that's true. Well, I know what you mean, Walmart. From those that think we don't need farmers because you can just buy your vegetables at the grocery stores. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a fact. Because of you, in 2024, we're going to make Donald Trump a loser again.
Look, I said something smart. Yeah. You know, and I look at these guys that are sitting behind their desks, and they're dressed to the nines. I mean, these guys got some money. Oof. Okay, there's the crowd. They're spaced out pretty far. Yeah, this is. And if you look, there's nobody near the front. They're all way back in the back, and they're spaced out really far. This is a very small crowd. A very, very small crowd.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Remember when President Trump promised this?
President Trump, a pedophile. Yes. Pedolph Sniffler. Oh my God. This is so bad.
I got to be careful. And he promised this infrastructure week. Well, I tell you what, took 4 years. He never built a damn thing.
That's not true. So not true.
Nothing. I'm serious.
No, you're an idiot, of course.
Donald Trump still thinks windmills cause cancer.
Huh? Like, somebody fact check this, because I've never heard that before, ever. What the hell? No, dummy.
That's what he said.
No, he didn't. You're an idiot.
By the way, remember when he was trying to deal with COVID? He said, just inject a little bleach in your veins.
No, that's not what he said either, you moron. See, this is the problem. See, if they would actually fact check this moron, they would see that is not what he said at all.
He missed it. All went to his hair.
Oh, I see. They're all sitting. Like, and there are not even really that many people that are into it. That's pretty bad.
Probably should have said that. You guys are a bad influence on me.
What a moron. It's not even funny. It's just like really, really sad. Ah, so sad. So freaking sad. Ah, just I don't even know what to say to a moron. Oh, but that's how it is. That's a leader. Yeah, that's a leader. But he picked up another big union endorsement. This one from building trades workers. And when I see this right here, the what really calls out to me is he is wearing such a smug little face, like, yep, work with me to screw people over. He is hooked up with a very expensive little tie there. Nice, expensive tailor cut jacket for him. He is looking really, really smug and smart. And doesn't look like he misses a meal at all. Doesn't look like this man misses a meal whatsoever. He's good to go. And of course, here he goes with the wonderful. I mean, what is up with the chin, Biden? It looks like a sack of balls on your chin, dude. Just saying. So he picked up an endorsement of the North American trades unions at a Wednesday event where the president and his allies set out to dismantle Republican Donald Trump's reputation as a successful real estate developer. Okay. Donald Trump is incapable of running anything, says Sean McGarvey, the organization's president. God help us if he gets anywhere near the White House in the future. Oh, yes, God help us. In the event that was held at a Washington hotel ballroom with a boisterous crowd of union members was another salvo in the battle for votes from blue collar workers. And none of those people there were blue collar workers. Well, there might have been a few. There were probably more organizers putting things together than there were actually people voting for him. Jamie, don't tell me what to do. It's eyelash day. Mm-hmm. Tell me more, Jamie. Tell me more about them eyelashes. Trump has tried to chip away at Democrats' traditional advantage with organized labor, while Biden has been adding to his roster of endorsements and trying to fend off his predecessor's comeback kid. Biden said unions would help him make Trump a loser again, and he mocked Trump's inability to pass infrastructure legislation when he was president, saying he never built a damn thing. The Democrat president repeatedly torched his likely Republican opponent as a callous businessman who turned firing people into entertainment as part of his long-running reality show, The Apprentice. You know, it would be amazing. Not that I want anything to happen to him, but it would be amazing if Trump named his vice presidential nominee and passed, late at night, and his nominee is his second ended up becoming the president. They couldn't talk because they've been ramping up how horrible Trump is, and then they couldn't. They had no one to talk bad about. They would have to shift gears so fast against whoever his running mate was. Oh, it would be a long, glorious, hilarious way of seeing things. Not that I wish ill on anybody. I just think it would be damned funny. He looks down on us. I'm not joking. Think about it. Think about the guys you grew up with and you like to get in the corner. Just give them a straight left. What? Dude, you're totally. He's calling for violence on somebody? Really? This is the guy running your country. Of course, you're not suggesting, but you said, I mean, here's the deal with this. First he says, "I'm not joking." And then he says, "Well, I'm not suggesting that you, but you just said that you want to hit him." So bad. So bad. Biden recently campaigned in his childhood home of Scranton, Pennsylvania, and he's increasingly used economic arguments to portray Trump as out of touch with workers' concerns. But you've made it worse on workers and everybody alike. I don't, I don't get it. I don't get it. In this election, Biden said it's either Scranton values or Mar-a-Lago or something. But see, I never saw any of that speech. The only thing that I saw in his speech was not even funny. They were like the worst of the worst jokes. The endorsement adds Biden's considerable union support. I don't know if that's a good thing. I don't see it as a good thing. Especially think about this. These union reps, while you were not making any money and you were trying to figure out how you're going to feed your family, every single one of those union reps sitting up there, they still got paid. Each and every damn one of them. While you were, while prices of and the cost of living are going up, and it's costing you more and more, and you're losing your jobs, every single one of those union reps, they're not losing a moment's sleep over it. Whenever you're not able to work, you're still paying those dues. They take it right out of your check. You don't even notice it. Nah, it's just a small amount. No, that money goes to those union reps. It goes to the Teamsters. They're the ones getting the paycheck, while they don't give two shits whether you have a job, whether you have food on your plate. They're not worried about that. Just pay us our dues. They get to live in a lap of luxury while you get to suffer. Isn't your freezer full of Haagen-Dazs? Yeah, mine has none in there. He's not running the country. Nobody knows who is. Oh, it's very clear who's running the country. It's the same people that run his Twitter account and his Facebook account, and say all of the things that they want him to say. Those are the people that are actually running the country. All he does is I'm just the face somewhere in the crowd, something. Trump campaign spokesman did not immediately respond to a request for comment, but Trump has also sought support from organized labor, including meeting with the Teamsters early this year. I don't trust the Teamsters. Don't like any of them. Usually a Republican wouldn't get that endorsement, Trump said. But in my case, it's different because I've employed thousands of Teamsters. I thought we should come over and pay our respect. Trump's popularity with white working class voters has been challenged. White working class voters. I don't understand. So only white working class voters? But it's been a challenge for Democrats who puzzle over his appeal. Well, how about any workers? Maybe because Trump was getting people jobs. I mean, you look back and think about how much work you had, how your paycheck looked before Biden, the cost of your fuel, the cost of living, the amount of money that you were putting in your pocket during Trump. Would you rather have a guy that's giving you the blue balls, or the guy that's doing bad tweets? Do you want the guy that's making it difficult for you to feed your family from day to day, or a guy that can't even pronounce his own damn name? Yes, that's the problem that they miss out on. That right there is exactly what they miss out on. Good morning, Tammy Bogard. That is wonderful, wonderful to see you. It's uh you miss mean tweets. I miss low prices on food. Shoot. There's so much that I miss. I miss not having to listen to the news cycle telling me how many guns, weapons, how many things that we're going to send to another country while we disarm our own men and women. That right there is a little disturbing to me. That right there bothers me a hell of a lot more than anything that Biden could possibly do. I'm going to grab some more coffee. That's what I'm going to do. It'll make me feel better if I have more coffee, I think. So I'm going to get you guys some more coffee happening, and we'll be right back in just a moment. As soon as I find it, there we go. I'll be right back. Oof. Rambo Girl. Mm-hmm. Oh, Rambo. Oh, Rambo. My man. It's always nice getting some fresh coffee. It's a wonderful thing. More coffee won't make Biden go away. Well, that's true. That's true, but it helps me feel better. And of course, Mike Hamill tweeted that Joe was the greatest president ever. Just when I started feeling sorry for what they did to him in The Last Jedi, he says stupid shit like this. Well, yeah. You're usually stiff in the morning. Oh, one way or another. That's nice. Ah, yes, yes, yes. You're on a peanut butter and jelly diet. Well, good thing is, hey, Sean Bird. The good thing about it is peanut butter and jelly is not going to be cheap for much longer. Just saying. Chicago's rat hole removed after city determines sidewalk with animal impression was damaged. Oh, oh my. In Chicago, the rat hole is gone. Chicago's sidewalk landmark some residents affectionately called the rat hole was removed Wednesday after city officials determined the section bearing the imprint of an animal was damaged and it needed to be replaced. The imprint has been a quirk of a residential block in Chicago's North Side neighborhood of Roscoe Village for years, but it found fresh fame in January after a Chicago comedian shared a photo of it on the social media platform X. The attention, however, quickly grew old for neighbors who complained about visitors at all hours, sometimes leaving coins and other items scattered across the sidewalk. Plus, many in the neighborhood argued that the imprint was actually caused by a squirrel. Erica Schroeder, a spokesman for the Department of Transportation, said the square of sidewalk containing the famous Chicago rat hole is now in temporary storage. She said that where that slab of sidewalk, which has the impression resembling the outline of a rat, claws, tail, and all, will eventually end up, is expected to be in a collaborative decision between the city departments and the mayor's office. Schroeder said the rat hole section, as well as other portions of the sidewalk along Roscoe Street, were removed by Department of Transportation crews Wednesday morning after the agency inspected them and determined they need to be replaced because of damage. Georgina Ulrich, a neighbor, shot video of crews using a concrete saw, a forklift, and finally a truck to remove the slab and drive it away. All this for a rat imprint. New concrete was poured later Wednesday. The Alderman's office has definitely received complaints from neighbors about people gathering and people placed a bunch of different objects in the public way there. Alderman Scott Boengasank's PAC office had been receiving complaints for several months, both about that portion of sidewalk being uneven and people congregating there to look and photograph the rat hole. It was just a combination of the fact that the sidewalk was uneven and also that people would show up at various times of the day and night, make a lot of noise, and create other issues and problems. They're looking at a rat hole, a place where a squirrel fell. It was just a combination of the fact that the sidewalk was uneven. And in January, someone filled the rat hole with a material resembling white plaster. Although the impression was quickly dug out by fans, the Chicago Tribune reported at the time Chicago resident Winslow Dumaine told the newspaper that people living nearby said the imprint had been there for nearly 2 decades. And of course, they reported this from Indianapolis, which is nowhere near Chicago itself. It was in a different state altogether. If you haven't ribeyed your shizzy and like this stream, I hope you get fleas in your armpits. Thanks, Zach. And that's all there is to it. Rat hole will go somewhere else. It will go absolutely somewhere else. Oh my. Oh my. So, as if this means a whole lot of anything to anybody, but we have more of this right here. There is what the TikTok ban in the US could mean for you, dear watcher, reader, and social media addict. What does it mean? This bill that could ban TikTok. Oh my gosh, what does it mean for you? No, no. TikTok will not suddenly disappear from your phone, nor will you go to jail if you continue using it after it's banned. After years of attempts to ban the Chinese owned app, including by former President Donald Trump, the measure to outlaw the popular video sharing app has won congressional approval and is on its way to President Biden for his signature. The measure gives Beijing-based parent company ByteDance 9 months to sell the company, with a possible additional 3 months of a sale is in progress. If it doesn't, TikTok will be banned. So what does that mean for you, you dear TikTok user, you? or perhaps the parent of a TikTok user, or here's some key questions and the answers. Well, the question is what do I really care? And what does it really mean for all those people that do? So when does this ban go into effect? Well, the original proposal gave ByteDance 6 months to divest from its U.S. subsidiary. So let's see. That's going to be the original proposal. It gives it 6 months. So after the president signs it, say he signs it tomorrow or today, I should say, because I think they wrote this article yesterday. Say he signs it today. That we're in April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So in October, that will be the talk of the town, removing TikTok, and that gives them another 3 months. September, October, November, December, January. So it'd be January of next year before and that's only if there's anything coming in. So it comes in just in time to remove this social media app. But what makes me more curious is what exactly is in this bill, because if something like this is in the bill, they may be making it difficult for people like Elon Musk to continue on with X. Could also make it difficult for Zuckerberg to continue on with Meta, and it could make it difficult for Trump to continue on with Truth Social. I wonder. But with likely court challenges, this could stretch on even longer, perhaps years. TikTok has seen some success with court challenges in the past, but has never sought to prevent federal legislation from going into effect. Well, what if you already downloaded it? TikTok, which is used by more than 170 million Americans, most likely won't disappear from your phone, even if an eventual ban does take effect, but it would disappear from Apple and Google's app stores, which means users won't be able to download it. This could also mean that TikTok wouldn't be able to send updates, security patches, and bug fixes, and over time, the app would likely become unusable, not to mention a security risk, like there isn't already. But surely there's got to be workarounds. Teenagers are known for circumventing parental controls and bans when it comes to social media, so dodging the U.S. government's ban is certainly not outside the realm of possibilities. For instance, users could try to mask their location using a VPN or what we like to refer as a virtual private network, using alternative app stores, or even install a foreign SIM card into their phone. Oh, don't do that. But some tech savvy is required. It's not clear what will work and what won't work, but all in all, it just becomes unusable. More than likely, users will migrate to another platform such as Instagram, which is used by Facebook, which has a TikTok-like feature called Reels, or YouTube, that has a thing called Shorts. Now, just in case you boys and girls didn't know, them shorts, they're not really big on those. Not really huge. You'd like to think that they are. You'd like to think that they're doing something well. Oh, nice. Excellent, Betsy. I'm glad you subbed to Zach's channel there. That's very cool. Deborah, what is that? Good morning to you. Yeah, I'm part of the Morning Stiff Club too. Is it making it stiff? Are you creating stiffness, or are you feeling the stiffness? Either one could be taken just the wrong way. Just saying. YouTube, which has incorporated these short videos on its feed to try to compete with TikTok, which it hasn't. Often such videos, which they're taken directly from TikTok itself. Gotta love it. And popular creators are likely to be found on other platforms as well, so you'll probably be able to see the same stuff. You just have to search for it. Well, this TikTok bill relies heavily on the control that Apple and Google maintain over their smartphone platforms because the bill's primary mechanism is to direct Apple and Google to stop allowing TikTok app on their respective app stores, said Dean Ball, a research fellow with the Maractus Center at George Mason University. Such as a mechanism might be much less effective in the world envisioned by many advocates of antitrust and aggressive regulations against the large tech firms. No, you shouldn't be worried about TikTok. Here's what you should be worried about is that the government is dictating what you can or cannot look at. That's what I would be concerned with. Do I like TikTok? No, I'm not even on the platform. I guess I could, but I don't see what the point would be. They don't they just don't do a whole lot for me. Lawmakers from both parties, as well as law enforcement and intelligence officials, have long expressed concerns that these Chinese authorities could force ByteDance to hand over data on the 170 million Americans who use TikTok. The worry stems from a set of Chinese national security laws that compel organizations to assist with intelligence gathering, which ByteDance would likely be subject to, and other far reaching ways the country's authoritarian government exercises control. Data privacy experts say, though, that the Chinese government could easily get information on Americans in other ways, including through commercial data brokers that sell or rent personal information. Lawmakers and some administration of officials have also expressed concerns that China could potentially direct or influence ByteDance to suppress or boost TikTok content that are favorable to its interests. TikTok, for its part, has denied assertions that it could be used as a tool for the Chinese government. The company has also said it never shared U.S. user data with Chinese authorities and won't do so if asked. See? Does this mean I have to get rid of your grandfather clock? Yes, that's exactly what it means. Oh, the irony. Like the feds don't get data from Mega, Google, every single bit of it. Hell, they get information from you whenever you order something from Home Depot or Lowe's. Your personal information is out there. Every single bit of it. They know who you are. They know where you are. They know what you buy. They know what you eat. Instacart. Instacart has to know where you live, where you work, and it knows more about you than TikTok does. What is that? Uber Eats. They know tons about you. Uber itself knows more about you than you know about yourself because it knows where you're at almost all the time because your app is tracking where you're going. If you ever wonder about all of these oh well they have no idea where I am. If you have a freaking cell phone, Apple knows where you're at all times. It is constantly listening to you. Your phone listens to everything that you say and do. If you don't believe me, just ask Siri or ask Google. Any one of those. They know exactly where you're at, what you're doing at all times. They know all your dirty little secrets. They know whenever you're arguing with your husband or your wife, your significant other. It's like, it's not about having a tinfoil hat on. I had to go get my tinfoil hat to stop and avoid tracking. Yes, that's all it is. TikTok bans about one thing: control. That's all it is. That's all that is. It is just about control. It's an amazing thing whenever you look at it that it is it's all about control. Oh, this is interesting. I have very little. Let's see. Kroger's Club Card can create a grocery list for you. Yep. Well, they've been tracking that stuff for years, hell, decades. Your JD fan might want to upgrade the tinfoil to a jumpsuit, just a full body wrap. I mean, hell, your car knows where you're at. If you have a GPS in your car, it knows where you're at. Hell, if you have one of the older, I don't even know if they still use it anymore. OnStar, yeah, OnStar knows exactly where you're at too. Yeah, all these people with OnStar, you can have your car shut down remotely. Like while you're driving it, they could just turn everything off. Just boom, done. If you don't believe it, just if you have OnStar, lose your keys and lock yourself out of your car. They can unlock it remotely. If your car gets stolen, you can call OnStar and give them your information if you have an account with them, and they will disable your car where it can't be moved. And they'll know exactly where the car is. They'll be able to pull it up on their satellite feed and in their information and be able to send police right to it. More security for you, just in case your car gets stolen. But just think, anybody can use that information. The police could use that information against you. Do you trust your police? Inexplicably? Mm-hmm. Yes. Your phone pings its location even when off. Yeah. Crazy, huh? Well, of course, we have an overview of this case, which is it makes me suspicious of this because all of this assumes that the rest of it's going to happen. So whenever you see something like this right here, whenever you see that and you are here, you are here. Okay? That's where you are. Right there. You're in a trial. That's where we're at in this. Why would they have this and this here unless they didn't plan on him being convicted and then having the verdict and the appeal? Makes you wonder that this was already planned. The first of four criminal cases. Trump was indicted in New York on March 30th, 2023, on charges involving a scheme to bury allegations of blah, 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 blah. Cohen Pay Daniels and the indictment brought by Manhattan. Yeah, we all know what this is all about. So this is for the New York hush money case. Then the Georgia election interference case. Trump and 18 others were charged in August by Fulton County Fannie Willis with participating in a scheme to illegally try to overturn this narrow laws to Democrat Joe Biden in 2020 presidential election in Georgia, among other charges, along with the Trump formal. Yeah, but they don't talk about all the shady shit that Fannie was doing. See, they're talking about Trump, but they're missing out on what this this sack of useless meat did. Yeah, they don't talk about that. They just, oh, no, 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 no. Key developments, March 15th. Yeah, you have to dig into it to find it. McAfee cleared the way for Trump and other defense to appeal his ruling. Let them continue her prosecution of the case. He granted them permission to ask Georgia Court of Appeals to review that decision. So it's gone to the Georgia Court of Appeals on March 20th. So if you go back just a little bit, now you have to look, that's almost a month. Hey, Levy. Good morning. How are you? TikTok sent you. Good morning. So this is where we're at right here. This is where we're at in the Trump hearing stuff, then in the Georgia election case. And it's weird because they don't call it hush money. Key developments: Trump was charged in August by Jack Smith with conspiring to overturn the results of election loss to President Joe Biden in the run-up. Okay. And where are they at with this? The charges he faces: 4 counts, obstruction of volitional proceeding. So they're going to try to keep going after him all the way on through. And of course, you know, they're just assuming that he's going to get a verdict. He's going to have to appeal it. Trump was charged in June by counsel Jack Smith again, and another one. So you got federal election, then classified documents, and this is special counsel Jack Smith, which is just constantly going after him. All told, he faces 40 felony counts related to both the possession of the documents, including crimes under the Espionage Act and alleged obstruction. The charges included willful retention of national defense information, conspiracy to obstruct judges. But see, you won't ever know. You won't ever hear this one right here. Yeah. He was hit with additional charges in July, accusing him of conspiring to ask a staffer to delete surveillance. Really? Pentagon plan of attack. Oh, geez. Okay, so we're on with that one. And then, of course, this civil fraud case right here, which is being appealed because that was a sham of a case. So the first one, that they went after Trump with was this one right here, this New York civil fraud case. Of course, Trump is appealing his February 16th decision. Judge found that Trump, his company executives, including his son Eric and Donald Trump Jr., schemed to pad his net worth by billions of dollars. And as they keep on saying, this right here is bullshit. I don't know where they keep getting this from, because that should not be true. That right there would be illegal, because as soon as you have, the money will probably go into funds, like you'll probably have to deposit it into the court. But yeah, that right there it won't happen. Even if that, usually whenever you have an appeal, and I'm no lawyer or anything, but dealt with appeals, it stays everything. You can't take any more money whenever it's pending appeal, because that means that the court could slow cost everything. Yeah. And of course, it says a court said it will pause enforcement while Trump appeals. And you can't get an increase of that, because if it's paused, everything's paused. Even accruing interest on it is paused. You can't do that. Letitia James, 2.5-month trial in New York that nobody was able to watch. An appeal scores lifted many of the restrictions. The verdict cut to the heart of Trump's image, as well as a wealthy and successful businessman, as he campaigns to retake the White House before the appeals court lowered the amount Trump was required to put up immediately. His lawyers said it was proven impossible for him to post a bond covering the full judgment, suggesting his legal losses had put him in a serious cash crunch. That's not true at all. It's just ridiculous that people think that everyone has all of this kind of money just sitting around. If you're valued, and I'll just use a small example here. Say you're valued at $1 million. $1 million. Well, say your house is worth 300,000, 600,000, whatever. All right. Well, there goes over half of it, or just a quarter of it at least. Well, and then you start putting in your car, all of your assets. You might have stocks, you might have bonds, you could have a bank account, or a $2,000 dog, that you purchase for $2,000. You could have a horse that you purchase for $50. Who knows? Whatever it might be, those are all considered assets, and they don't count towards it at all whatsoever. No, not a bit. None of that. None of that counts towards what you're valued at. So that $1 million sort of really goes away quick. And so if someone comes and sues you for $1 million, yeah, if you have to defend yourself and then they win their case, it's not like you're going to sell your house and put yourself out on the street trying to pay that debt off. It's just ridiculous. Oh, the funny about that was the merger sale of True Social made Trump richer than ever. He's got money up the yin yang now. Well, he's got money, but it's also tied. It's also tied up in the company itself. If he sells off all the stock and he's not a holder of that particular firm, like he loses a good portion of it, a percentage of it, it's not going to be worth a whole lot of money. But this is where we're at with these fools. It is a bunch of BS, and of course, as they're ferrying voting machines to mountains and tropical areas in Indian elections is a Herculean task. Wow, look, they have little stamps on them, little ways of counting who they are. From the Himalayan mountains to the tropical Andaman Islands, Indian officials are using helicopters, buses, trucks, boats, donkeys, and mules to carry these electronic voting machines for India's gigantic national elections. Officials are traveling through jungles and snow-covered mountain tracks, even wading through rivers to set up polling stations in tents, shipping containers, and building schools in remote areas. Hooray, hooray, hooray. The votes will be counted on June 4th. 4 donkeys lugged the voting machines to Couture Hills in the Debunking parliamentary constituency of Tamil Nadu state in southern India, where the first phase of voting was held Friday. Because they're having to go to very remote places, opposition parties, include the Congress and the Communist Party of India, have demanded a return to paper ballots for casting votes. Their leaders have blamed their series of defeats at the hand of the Bharatiya Janata Party on the manipulation of the voting machines. They have petitioned India's Supreme Court but remained unsuccessful so far. Election Commission of India says its voting machines are not computer controlled. They are standalone machines and not connected to the internet or any other network at any point in time. Therefore, the commission says there's no chance of hacking by remote devices. So that means you have to physically have one. Going to the dogs. Love the accent. Well, thank you very much. Love it. True, but anyone that is worth that owns stock is only rich on paper only. Exactly. I mean, stocks are fake. Oh, Ingrid. Good morning, everyone, from Chandler, Arizona. Good to see you. YouTube is awesome, and I agree with all their ever-changing terms of service, which are totally clear and never differentially enforced. Never. Never. And America has been very, very good to me. Love you a long time. Good. Doggone it. I'm going to get myself in trouble one of these days. Trouble that I just can't seem to get out of. Oh my, oh my, oh my. So, time for a little bit of fun here. This will be interesting. This will be interesting. Let's pull Brigitte Gabrielle. I'm very interested in what she had to say. I don't know too much about it. So that'll be about 10 minutes. And I'll probably cover that later. I will probably cover that here in a little bit. Imagine this. Here we go. Let me share this instead. And we will put this one up on the top. Fake tequila is rubbing alcohol. Real tequila has bubbles at the bottom of the bottle and is made of oil, not water. So what do we have to say?
Tequila is an oil. It's not water.
It muted it. Let's bring it up. Here we go. Give me a second. My monitor muted here. There we go. Turn that back on. Let's see.
Tequila is an oil. It's not water. It's so yeah. So what? How can you tell if you already order a shot glass? How can I tell if it's good? Very simple. See, ahí le va. Gracias. So you will grab the shot glass. See, you will put it on your table, and then with the tip of your finger, you grab a little drop and you put it on your hand. If by the moment that you're rubbing it against your hand steams out, that was rubbing alcohol. That's not good. See, if you have a cut, just grab that, you'll be fine. But if you grab that drop and you're like start like doing this and feel kind of like sticky, that's good because I again, tequila is oil. It's not water. See? Familia, tequila.
Neat, huh? I had no idea. Oh, what does it say? We're literally watching the Democrats using courts to interfere with federal election. Isn't that the tyrannical? Maybe even treason? Yeah, it could be. It could be. Could be. That's amazing. Amazing how that works, isn't it? What I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab myself another cup of coffee and I'm going to leave you with this in just a second. I'll be right back. And I suggest go grab one for yourself. If you don't drink coffee and you drink tea instead, well, make sure that you pour yourself a nice warm glass of tea or cold tea if you so desire. And if none of that is yours, then you're always welcome to suck on a titty and maybe get some milk. And if you're lactate intolerant or yeah, you can't drink lactate. Well, then grab a damn glass of water or beer or whiskey or bourbon. Just grab something. Yes. There is Rambo. Check this out. 2 years ago, a beautiful deaf puppy, Pound Cake, got to come home. Look at that puppy. He wanted to communicate, but couldn't hear us. He would sit in silence. It was hard at first. Okay. Beautiful puppy. We weren't used to having a dog. Okay. He wasn't used to having a home. Aw. We started to teach him games. Aw, cute little puppy. He figured it out. We learned to communicate with signs. And he was so happy. Aw. But something was still missing. And he needed a friend. He wanted to play. We knew what we had to do. That's when Pound Cake got a surprise. Meat Milkshake. Born deaf like he was, he waited years for a home. Pound Cake and Milkshake are home. They will never be alone. Aww. Please rescue. I knew you guys would like that. I'm kind of heartless till I see a good boy. True. They used to say, do no evil, so their motives are clearly altruistic. Ah, yes. Milkshake looked high, man. Yeah, it was a great story. You know, Shizzy, how can I send you some info on that weird Alabama cult war that I mentioned the other day? I'm getting it together. Email shizzywiznut@gmail.com. That is the easiest way to do it. I'm and I will keep any information about you secret. So if it had your real name and you didn't want people to know it, I'm not going to pass that on. I don't do that to people. I don't like doxing people at all. I'll just say JW sent me this one. I'll just let me know your screen name whenever you do it, and I'll make sure that you get credit for that, man. It's pretty straightforward. I don't play those games like I the information I know about a lot of people, but I just don't share that stuff. It's not something that I'd want people to do to me. So and it was it like Gosney knows who I am. He knows quite a bit about me. It's weird, but yes, he knows quite a bit about me. The only because we've communicated through email. Let's see. So here we go with Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham and his little what do you call it? Ladybugs. Ladybugs. Yeah. Pancake was your dad's nickname in prison. That's until he converted to Islam. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go.
Everybody who comes on this floor and says our border's broken, we should do something about it. You're absolutely right. And unfortunately, we didn't get there. President Trump opposed a Senate bill. We couldn't find a better way forward that would get 60 votes. I hate that, but now we have to deal with what's left for us and to take care of in the world. So the fact everybody who comes.
Well, and see, here's the thing that they fail to recognize is they were trying to pass a bill that was bloated with a bunch of what they call pork or bullshit. One of those two. Either which way you look at it, was filled with garbage that Trump was like, we don't want it. We don't want it to happen. We don't want any part of this. It is unnecessary. You want to see something really cool? Check this out. Here we go. Just watch. Oh man. Oh man. What is this? So this looks I don't know where this is, but I think I've been here. It looks very familiar. Not going to show that, but I can show this one here. Got to turn off the music because this is what happens whenever you try to show certain things. It'll get you in trouble with it. But to check this out, this chick is slathering mud on a wall with like drywall. I mean, this is impressive. Look at her. Look at her go. I mean, there's the final product right there. Lots of airbrushing. Looks like she airbrushed her face too. I am so impressed. I mean, that is beautiful. Is it not beautiful? Good job. Good job, girl. That's awesome. I love it. Lindsey Graham flips more than a slinky on the world's tallest staircase. Yep. We need a bill for single issues only, sadly. It will be full of pork also. Yes. Then he toned it down, became a milkshake. So bad. You are so bad. Oh, yeah. Here we go. In case it makes you wonder how crooked we can be. There you go. There's crookedness.
Bill Keating from Massachusetts. Interesting. And I have something that you're really going to like.
Yeah,
This is the official tally of the
yeah,
vote
yes, I see.
for the supplemental lady.
Yes.
And look at that vote, 73%.
Yes, thank you so much. 73.
That's a good vote.
Good, very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Bill Keating.
Thank you. I'm gonna throw a party. I'm gonna have a party. Yes, this is very good for me. This makes me feel special. I am so happy. I'm so happy that you did this. Oh my. Oh geez. So wonderful. I can't show that. That's disturbing. It's really disturbing. I might be able to show this. So this right here, you'll notice something very, very interesting about this. I'm positive you will find something interesting about this. Her dress changes colors in the sun.
Guys, remember my skirt that changes color? Well, this changes color too. Let's go in the sun. It's pink now. Under here it's still white, but not for long. Sign. Guys, remember my skirt that changes.
Pretty cool, huh? Her dress changes colors in suns. Now I can put marble floors in your bunker. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. Because that man does not care anything for you. This is hilarious. Wait until you see this one. This one put a smile on my face. This one. Hopefully nobody has to go to the dentist anytime soon. Have you been to the dentist lately? Have you been to the dentist lately? Well, you're going to love this one. You're going to love this one. What my patient sees. Here you go. What they don't see. Oh. And this one is thanks to CNBC. Thank you very much, CNBC, for sharing this with me. Because
I'm a huge fan of Elon Musk's,
there you
and
go.
I think he's got the most incredibly forward-thinking ideas about where we can go technologically.
Technologically.
He's, you know, what he's done is nobody else has ever done. He's landed a rocket ship, so it's reusable. What a feat that is. Now we're taking off. We're going to be going to Mars, delivering stuff to people who are going to be settling there, just like they settled the old West, and bringing those ships back and landing them and reloading them. I'm a huge fan of Elon Musk.
I mean, come on. Morgan Freeman, ladies and gentlemen, he is absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna show you something that I found was so fun. Yes, love Morgan Freeman. Well, if you love Morgan Freeman, I have a story does a great impression of Morgan Freeman. An absolutely wonderful impersonation of him, and it is so enjoyable. So enjoyable. Yes, it changed colors. Yes, you were distracted as I was. You noticed that also. You noticed that also, Levy. Yes, yes. It's pretty cold outside too. Yep. I took a while to come back to that because it's just I figured you young men would spot that before you noticed the color of her dress. There we go. This is hilarious. Watch. Oh, this is awesome. Oh, here we go. We got a good one for you. See if you can figure this one out. Da, 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 da. Kid goes there. Says nope. The kid goes here. Goes nope. The kid does this. Nope. Kid does this. Goes all right. Let me see. Goes like this. And then goes like this. And goes around. Pulls a finger there. Goes here to here. Goes there to there. Pulls that one over there. And then let's go. And boom. Out it goes. Dun, dun, dun. Pretty neat. Kids sort of had it figured out. But if you want to see something really interesting, here we go. This one. The monkey. Whoa. What do we got? Monkey's like, hey, bring it back here. Bring it back here. She's like, get away. Get away. Monkey's like, I want to get in there. Come here. Come here. Hey. 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 Show me the money. He got the money shot. He got the money shot. Oh, I love it. And if you want to know how horrible that some people are, no bananas there, no smarty pants. Yeah. Her weather gauges were working hard. Yes. You're broke. No, you're not broke. Oh my God. Yep. She was smuggling peanuts. I wonder if it was Commando. Well, only the monkey knows at this point. Well, she might know. You want to see pathetic and sad. Here we go. Here we have pathetic and sad. Pathetic and sad. Right
Early
here.
this year, I came out as gay to my husband, soon to be ex, and he had the sweetest and most amazing reaction. And this is what he said. What did you say?
I said that I was so proud of you, and that was the bravest thing I've seen anyone do.
And now we are going our own separate ways, and we're about to put this house on the market. And that's all she wrote. Be like my ex-husband. Be that good of a person.
I wouldn't have said anything about being proud. I would have been like, yeah, see you bye. Got better things to do. I wouldn't be proud. I wouldn't be happy. Beta. Yeah. Nope. Wouldn't be proud. Wouldn't be happy. Wouldn't be enjoyable. Wouldn't be nice. And she would get absolutely nothing. It's like, really? You're going to waste my time, my life on this BS? I would be just, I'm out. I'm done. See ya. See ya. See ya. See ya. Let's see what we got. I would show this one, but there was a really sad story, and I don't know if I can show it because it has to do with court TV, and I'm hesitant about showing that particular one because it just made me really, really angry. Okay, here we go. This is someone that I wanted to talk about. He said he was glad to get out. Yeah, he was glad to be away from there. Your oxygen machine couldn't keep up with that little kid at the car door. That's true. He said, thank God, that voice was driving me nuts. Oh, yes, Shizzy. If you're hesitant, don't show it. Oh no, it's yeah, there's some things I have to be careful because yeah, I don't want to get in any trouble. This one is interesting though.
Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining me. My name is Brigitte Gabrielle, and I wanted to share with you my story. I realized yesterday when I put a post about my background that many of my new followers and people who know me as a political commentator who's always commenting on political events and current events, that a lot of people have no idea about my background and why I am so passionate speaking the way I speak. But let me share with you my background, and you'll understand where this passion comes from, and why this week has been so difficult for me watching what's happening in the Middle East. You see, I was born and raised in Lebanon, which used to be the only majority Christian country in the Middle East. We were open minded, we were fair, we were tolerant, we were multicultural. We prided ourselves on our multiculturalism. We had open borders. We welcomed everyone into our country because we wanted to share with them the westernization which we had created in the heart of the Middle East. Lebanon became Paris of the Middle East, banking capital of the Middle East. Unfortunately, all that began to change when we accepted a wave of refugees into our country, people who did not share our values, but wanted to use Lebanon as a launching pad to kill the Jews and drive them into the sea. Lebanon was the only country in the Arabic world that accepted the third wave of Palestinian refugees. When they came to our country, they wanted to destroy our country. They ended up destroying our country. My 9/11 happened to me in 1975 when radical Islamic Palestinians blew up my home, bringing it down, burying me under the rubble wounded. I ended up in a hospital for 2.5 months. And as I laid in a hospital bed, hooked up to IVs, I would ask my parents, why did they do this to us? And my parents would tell me, because we are Christians, they consider us infidels and they want to kill us. So I learned since I was a 10-year-old little girl that I am wanted dead simply because I was born into the Christian faith and lived in a Christian town. We ended up leaving the hospital and coming back home, but my home was no longer the home I left. I ended up living in a bomb shelter underground in an 8 by 10 room without electricity, without water, and very little food. And that's where I lived for the next 7 years of my life, from the age of 10 till the age of 17, robbed of my youth. The Palestinian Islamists cut off all water supplies to our town, cut off electricity, cut off food. In order for us to go out and get some greenery, we would go out and dig out dandelions and different greenery that grew around our bomb shelter because it was the only salads we had to eat. To get some water, we would crawl into a nearby spring to get some water because we were surrounded by Islamic Palestinian snipers shooting at us. And every time we left our bomb shelter to the spring to get water, we would say our last goodbyes because we did not know if we're going to come back alive or dead
She's
just
not.
to get some water. This became my existence. I remember a few years into the war, in the beginning, we thought it's going to be a couple weeks. And then everybody's going to see the massacres that the Palestinians are doing to the Christians in Lebanon, how they put their heads together with the Muslims in Lebanon and declare jihad on the Christians, the massacres of children, the slaughter, even the crucifixion of Christian men on crosses. One of the famous city massacres was in the city of the Moor in Lebanon, where they massacred the whole town. This barbarism, this Palestinian barbarism is not new. My father would say, all the Christian nations are going to wake up and see what's happening to Lebanon, to the Christians, and they're going to come save us. But nobody came, and the world forgot about us. I remember 3 years after living in the bomb shelter, I was 13 years old, and one of our militia, one of our Christian friends stopped by. And he said to me, Brigitte, we heard a lot of chatter on the radio, and we believe tonight we are going to be slaughtered. And he said, if I don't see you tomorrow, I wish you a merciful death. And he left. And I remember at the age of 13, dressing in my Sunday best, my Easter dress, because I wanted to look pretty, because I knew that when they come to slaughter me, there would be no one to bury me. And I wanted to look pretty when I'm dead. And I remember my mother combing my long black hair as I sobbed, begging her, I don't want to die. I'm only 13 years old. Please do something. I don't want to die. And there was nothing my mother could say to me. And I remember sitting in the corner of our bomb shelter, and my father started reading from Psalms. I shall walk into the valley of death and fear no evil, for thou art with me. And my parents said to me, when they come to slaughter us tonight, we will create a distraction. You're an only child. You're a young child. We lived a long life. We will create a distraction, and you just run towards Israel, run towards the Israeli border, and don't look back. You see, we knew if we run to the Jews and beg for help, the Jews are not going to slaughter us because we had more shared values with them than we had with the Muslims. Thank God I did not have to make that decision that night, because that's the night when Israel came in physically into Lebanon and established the security zone and kicked out the radical Islamic Palestinian element that surrounded our town. And Israel set up artillery bases in the hills surrounding our town. And that's how we survived for another 5 years. until 1982, when Israel invaded Lebanon, working with the Christians, trying to help the Christians take back their country, take back their democracy, and kick out the radical Islamic element that had taken control of the country at that time. We had 11 Islamic terrorist organizations operating out of Lebanon, including the PLO, the Palestinian Liberation Organization. And Israel finally ended up kicking Yasser Arafat and his cronies all the way to Tunisia. And that's how we came out of the bomb shelter and back to rebuilding our lives. I ended up moving to Israel in 1984 and becoming a news anchor for world news in the Middle East, covering world events, because I wanted to make it my life's mission to fight evil, to understand how can people hate so much to commit such atrocities. My life story is detailed in a book titled Because They Hate. A survivor of Islamic terrorism warns America. The book sold over 1 million copies. It came out in 2006. I encourage you to read it. I encourage you to order it so you can understand why I fight terrorism, why I speak with such passion and conviction. People who watch me debate people and fight people and care less about the labels people throw at me. They call me radical. They call me a hater. I don't hate anybody. I pray for the Middle East. Today, I'm praying for the Jews, for the Palestinians, for the Lebanese, for the innocent people who are dying or who are going to die because of the work of Hamas, because of the work of Hezbollah, because of the work of Iran, because of the crazy radicals who want to kill, who want to create mayhem on the world. We must stand up against barbarism. Barbarism done in the name of any people, of any religion, is not acceptable. Barbarism is when you shoot babies in their cribs. Barbarism is when you decapitate babies. Barbarism is when you rape women and kill them. Barbarism is when you kidnap old grandmas and you kidnap children and you put them in cages with the sole purpose of torturing them and killing them. This is barbarism, unacceptable under any name from any people, from any religion. That's why the good people need to stand up against terrorism, against Islamic terrorism. Because what starts in the Middle East doesn't end in the Middle East. What starts in Israel doesn't end in Israel. This is a war against between barbarism and civilization. This is a war between democracy and dictatorship. This is a war between goodness and evil. We either win or they win. We need to fight to win. We need to stand up with Israel to win. This is our fight and we must win it.
Wow. I met Barbara Ism. Nice lady. Once. Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course she's bringing up her book. That was sold in 2007. It's an old book. An older book. And the reason she put that out is there was a lot of people accusing her of hating. And she was telling her story in a nutshell of what she went through. Yeah, it's horrendous. And wow, it's a rough one to handle. But that's something that you have to recognize that there's evil everywhere and try to avoid it as much as possible. Try to avoid it as much as possible. I love this one right here. This is going to be pretty neat. You will get to see it right here. Oh, yeah. Boom. That's it. Getting some speed and away he goes. Oh, my. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. And let's see if I've got something else in here I wanted to show you. if you want to know how your congressmen, senators, and people of that sort feel about you, if you want to get a good idea, this is a perfect explanation right here. This is how they feel about you. You see any American flags there, except for what's hanging up behind the podium? Wow, that's how they feel about you. That is their thoughts of you. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So sad. Where is weird? No, I can't show that one either. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Nope. Oh, nope, not showing that one. What is this? Nope, can't show that one either. Oh, American tourist was arrested. What is going on? So this happened in the news. So right here.
A tearful reunion at the Oklahoma City airport this morning was not the way Valerie Watson thought her Turks and Caicos vacation would end.
Just getting to hold them again, it just filled my mama heart.
She's home, but her husband and father of two, Ryan, is in jail on the islands, facing a potential mandatory minimum sentence of 12 years behind bars over 4 rounds of hunting ammo airport security found in his carry-on bag as the couple was set to leave Turks and Caicos earlier this month.
We were trying to pack board shorts and flip-flops. Packing ammunition was not at all our intent.
We spoke with the Watsons Sunday before they learned Valerie would not be charged and be allowed to return home.
This went from what was supposed to be a dream vacation to a nightmare.
Brian Hegridge from Pennsylvania is awaiting trial after ammo was found in his checked bag in February.
Subsequently spent 8 nights in their local jail, some of the darkest, hardest times of my life, quite frankly.
Possessing a gun or ammunition is prohibited in Turks and Caicos. However, tourists were often able to pay a fine until a February court order mandating even tourists in the process of leaving the country be subject to prison time. Last September, the U.S. Embassy posted this travel alert online, warning people to check your luggage for stray ammunition.
I can't even begin to think that this very innocent, regrettable mistake would prevent me from being able to, watch my son graduate or teach him to shave or take my daughter to, dances.
A mistake that could land American tourists visiting an island paradise in a prison hell. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News.
Oof, rough. So if you're traveling, folks, make sure that you check for weapons and ammo in your bags, especially if you're going to Turks Caicos. You don't want that. And now for some puppies. Look at this. Little dog gets a fresh cut. This guy is so damn cute. Wait until you see him. Wait until you see him. Look at this. This guy. Look at this face. Look at that face. My dog would never sit still long enough for this to happen. Ever. Looks like a little teddy bear. Look at that. Even lifts up his leg. This little dog knows what's going on. Oh, that face. Look at the face. So fluffy. Don't ever show this to my wife. Ever. Don't ever show this to my wife. Ah. That is not an AI dog. No. That is a real dog. Which is why you don't go to such places. And I say such places so as not to engage in infallible algorithm. Algorithm, please have clip it. All right. So it has come to that point where we will be creating our next song. So what do we got for you guys? What is the song we've got? And what style of music do you want to hear? Yeah, that little guy is smiling. That little guy is totally smiling. So we're gonna pull up. We are gonna pull it up for you guys. Give me just a second. Close some of these things down, and we'll get this thing up and running. You guys are creating the music for this. You guys are pretty damn awesome. And don't take bullets to Turks and Caicos. Don't take anything to Turks and Caicos that could be construed as a weapon, a bullet, or anything of any sort like that. No over-the-shoulder boulder holders, nothing. You don't want to be accused of arming yourself. Classical or jazz? Oh, you want some classical or jazz? How about we just how about we create one that says an aggressive jazz song about dancing with you for the last time? How's that? I'll share this one and we'll pull it up for you. Here it is. It is Farewell Swing. Let's see what we got. Good morning, Puddletown. Swing music. Look. It is the Farewell Swing.
The room's a storm, we're caught in the whirlwind.
Country and
but
rap.
This dance, my love, is coming to an end. Our feet tap and sing like a bittersweet rhyme.
Oh, that's
as
nice.
we sway together for one final time.
Good morning, Puddletown.
The notes are fierce, the horns blow their might, but the rhythm whispers softly our goodbye tonight. We spin and we twirl, but our hearts feel the ache. In this final dance, our souls they break. So let's swing one last time, my love. Hold me tight before we part ways, my love. In this
You know, it hurts when your head hits the keyboard. Yeah.
embrace, we'll bid farewell with every step and shake.
Let's see what the next one is.
The room's a storm.
Yeah,
We're
that was all
caught
right.
in the world.
Let's see. I like the first one.
But this dance,
I like the first one much better. We need something that's more about a swing song, swing jazz. Let's see. Let's do some swing jazz that's about falling asleep at a keyboard. No, we don't want it that slow. Swing jazz that with that will make you want to get up and dance. There we go. How about a swing jazz song that will make you want to get up and dance? Here we go. Let's see what we get. Oh my, build an IKEA table at the moment. Just realize you have a great radio voice. Well, thank you, Gone to the Dogs. Appreciate it. Grooving All Night. It's a high energy swing jazz song that we've got. And let's see what it is.
Step to the left, now slide to the right. Feel the rhythm moving through the night. Let the groove take control.
Okay, let's try this
Step to the left, now slide to the right. Feel the rhythm moving through the night. The groove take control. Feel it in your bones.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on.
Here we go.
Everybody, let's make this night our own.
Oh, yeah.
The horns are blazing. The
I like both of them.
saxophone so sweet. In this swinging jazz joint, we can't be beat. The dance floor's jumping. The music's got us wild. So
Oh, yeah.
grab a partner, let's swing in style. Up on your feet, let's start this show. Feel the energy. Let
Oh,
your
yeah.
body flow from the Charleston to the Lindy Hop. There ain't no stopping. We're gonna bob. We're gonna bob.
Oh yeah, there we go. I like it. Let's see where we've got. We're gonna add a redirect in here, and we're not sending you guys away yet. We're not sending you guys away yet because we have a little bit more. And what was that you were saying? You wanted a. Where is it? You need to start putting all these albums. It's don't take these spaghetti western. Don't take these guns to Caicos. I'm going to copy that over here, and we will drop this in here and see what we get. Spaghetti western. Don't take your guns. Oh, what? We'll get that. Your guns to Caicos. Create. Let's see what we get. Mom was 59. Your dad was in his early 60s. Awesome. Your dad was awesome at the swing. He would be 103 today. Oh, man. That would be awesome. That would be absolutely awesome. Spaghetti Western Showdown.
Cowboys in the sunset, riding through the sands.
No.
Cowboys in the sunset.
Let's see. Spaghetti Western. Don't take your guns to Caicos. No, I don't like either one of those. Spaghetti Western style song. Okay. Don't take your guns to Caicos. Let's try it because I want something a little better than that. I want that wah 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 wah. Yeah, because these just don't work.
Cowboys in the sunset, cowboys ride out in the setting sun with their boots and pistols. They're ready to run. But there's a place where the bullets can't fly, where the sand meets the ocean under a clear blue sky.
Well, that's okay.
Caicos is an island. Cowboys ride out in the setting sun.
Yeah, see, I'm not digging it. What's it called? Sunshine Moments. Mom had it. Awesome. You like it? Okay. All right. Which one do you like? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Which one do you like, Puddletown? Which one do you want to? Oh, there we go. Hey, let's see. Let's see. We're looking for spaghetti western style. I'm trying to think. What spaghetti western style song? Don't take your guns to cake. Let's see. Trying to think. Spaghetti western style song. There's got to be something that we can do to. Got to be something here that'll make this happen. What? Don't take your guns to Keiko's. In the beach. Beach music. Beach and spaghetti western style song. There we go. Let's see what happens. Country spaghetti and western twangy. Okay. Maybe. Guns and Sand. That's what it's called. Already put your suggestion in. Oh, what was it? Sorry. Recognized me yesterday. 93 years dementia. Oh, this is so beautiful. He sounds awesome. What did you say? Star, sorry. Maybe I missed it. Search when you fall asleep and drop your cell phone on your face. Oh, I've done that before. Guns and Sand.
Way out west where the sun sets low, there's a place called Keiko's where the palm trees grow. But let me tell you, friend, you best beware leaving them firearms. Well, that just ain't fair. In a land where the ocean's crystal blue, there ain't no need for shooting. It ain't no Wild West suit. So holster your pistols, leave them behind. Keiko's beach is peaceful, that's what you'll find. Don't take your guns to Keiko's beach, leave them at home, out of reach. Spaghetti western style, it ain't the place to pack your heat and make a wild chase. Way out west, where the sun sets low.
Oh, I like this one.
There's a place called Keiko's where the palm trees grow. Let me tell you, friend, just beware.
Sounds like Johnny Cash.
Firearms, that just ain't fair. In a land where the ocean's crystal blue, there ain't no need
That's a
for
winner.
shooting. Ain't no Wild West suit, so holster your pistols, leave them behind. Keiko's beach is peaceful, that's what you'll find. Don't take your guns to Keiko's beach, leave them at home, out of reach. Spaghetti western style, it ain't the place to pack your heat and make a wild chase. Cheers.
Wow, they even gave some applause at the end there. But it's got a part 2. Oh, what happened? Credits refunded. Okay. I don't know what happened. So what has it got? Oh, that was it. Well, okay, we can yeah, credits refunded. So we'll move that to the trash, and yeah, we'll just move that to the trash also. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I think we have a winner. We have a winner. All right. So, and I finished creating, click, get the whole song to get the entire completed song. Okay. I think that was our winner for today. It sounded like Biden rally at the end. Starts work in progress. All right. So let's see. We are going to go back to going to go back to create. All right, create. Here we go. Why is this giving me turn off the custom mode? All right, we got one there. Let's see. We're going to get some let's see. What do we got? Love the AI songs. I love them too. They're so much fun. They're so much fun. So let's see. We've got that's a funny about guns. So let's see. We're going to find what do we have? Let's see. Let's get this one wiped out here. And we're going to get to version 3. I don't know what version 2 is, but we're going to keep with this one. And what does it say? Explore new styles with pick a style or roll the dice. Nope. Don't like that one either. Nope, not enjoying that at all. All right, let's try something else. An infectious UK garage song about a bad breakup. Or, yeah, let's give this one a try. We'll just give it a random one, and then maybe it'll upbeat grime about getting frustrated with flat pack furniture. Let's give that an interesting one. It will be, let me get this right here. Upbeat grime. All right. Let's see what we've got. This one, Broken Hearts.
Lost in the darkness.
Nope.
Can't find my way. Lost in the darkness. Can't find my.
Nope, don't like that one either. But so we're going to try this one here. Paste. Upbeat grime about getting frustrated with flat pack furniture. Here we go. Don't like either one of the UK garage. That's not what I consider UK garage. Too bad you can't use Charlie Daniels Band for something. Well, we can come up with a good one for that. We can come up with a really good one. Assembled angst. There we go.
Robots in a driver, hammer name trying to put it together. I'm destined to fail. Flat pack furniture was driving me insane. Instructions lost somewhere in a packaging pain. Lost in a sea of screws and bolts. I'm feeling so defeated. It's taking its toll. Supposed to be easy, just follow the plan, but it's DIY nightmare. I don't understand. Pieces scattered all across the floor. Swearing under my breath, can't take it no more. Alan Key twisted my patience, unraveling. Oh, I'm ready to give up. This furniture's baffling. Throwing another again, one for fucked up things and pick up on destiny fill. Flat pack furniture, it's driving me insane. Instructions lost somewhere in a packaging pain. Lost.
That's horrible. That's horrible. That's driving me. You love it. Audio coffee. That's no. Like a Kia Star. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Here's a good one. We're going to have and let's see, what was it called? There's a particular name for it, and I can't think of what it is off the top of my head. And it'll come to me. It is, damn it. Clogging song about falling asleep at your keyboard or cell phone, falling on your face. There we go. Or cell phone falling on your face. There we go. Let's try this one. A clogging song. Gotta have some clogging. We'll see what happens. Wow. Tap and Dream. Bluegrass Lively. Wow.
Eyes getting heavy. It's 3:15, tapping away on the keys, trying to stay awake. See, but my fingers start slipping. My mind starts to fade. Can't fight the sleep, no matter how hard I pray. Phone by my side as I lay in my bed, scrolling through the feed, about to rest my weary head. But the next thing I know, it's a loud but cell phone hits my face. Gotta clean up the smudge. Typing away, my feet moving quick. Taken to the stage, clogging with the click, but the rhythm starts to slow. My steps start to lag. Can't fight the yawns, no matter how hard I drag.
Get it, son. Well, that was okay. I like that one. Let's hear the next one. This is Tap and Dream. Well, let's see what it sounds like. Why is it giving me a hard time?
Eyes getting heavy, it's 3:15. Tapping away on the keys, trying to stay awake, see. But my fingers start slipping, my mind starts to fade. Can't fight the sleep, no matter how hard I pray.
I like the other
Phone
one
by
better.
my side as I lay in my bed, scrolling
Yeah, I like
through
this.
the feed,
I like the other
about
one
to
better.
rest my weary head. But the next thing I know, it's a loud thud, cell phone hits my face. Gotta clean up the smudge. Typing away, my feet moving quick. Taken to the stage, clogging with the click, but the rhythm starts to slow. My steps start to lag.
I like the
Can't
previous one.
fight the
Good morning,
yawns,
Justin.
no matter how
Morning.
hard I drag.
Yeah, this one's
Eyes
much better.
getting heavy. It's 3:15. Tapping away on the keys, trying to stay awake. See, but my fingers start slipping. My mind starts to fade. Can't fight the sleep, no matter how hard I pray. Phone by my side as I lay in my bed, scrolling through the feed, about to rest my will.
Scrolling down my feed, what do I see? Stupid YouTube ads coming after me. They pop up everywhere. Can't escape the ship selling me stuff that I don't even need. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to vibe, catch a beach swing, but these ads keep on ruining everything. I skip, but they still persist. Why won't they let me enjoy my playlist? Yeah, yeah. Surf's up, sunshine. Let's ride the wave. Forget these ads, they won't bring us down. We'll keep on grooving, feeling so free. Just you and me by the deep blue sea.
All right, let's see. All right, let's try this other one. I want to see how it sounds.
Scrolling down my feed.
That's a
What
little
do
better.
I see? Stupid YouTube ads coming after me. They pop up everywhere. Can't escape the ship selling me stuff that I don't even need. Yeah, yeah.
That's a hit.
I'm just trying to vibe, catch a beach swing. But these
Oh, be
ads
safe.
keep on
Be safe, K.
ruining
Marshall.
everything. I skip, but they still persist. Why won't they let me enjoy my playlist? Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all right. Okay.
Surf, sunshine. Let's ride the wave.
Scrolling through my feed, trying to find some peace, but these ads keep popping, won't let me be from
I like that.
Scrolling through my feed, trying to find some peace, but these ads keep popping, won't let me be. From makeup tutorials to gaming reviews, they're everywhere. I got nothing to lose. Stupid YouTube ads, always in the way, trying to sell me something I don't need today.
Oh, like the previous one. This one right here.
Scrolling through my feed, trying to
this
find
better?
some peace, but these ads
So what do
keep
we got?
popping, won't let me be. From makeup tutorials to gaming reviews, they're everywhere. I got nothing to lose. Stupid YouTube ads always in the way, trying to sell me something I don't need today. Skip that, that's all I wanna do. But they keep on coming, turning my mood blue. Oh, these foolish distractions, gotta let them go. They're like a never-ending show. But I won't let them break me, won't let them bring me down. I'll keep on scrolling, find my peace somehow.
This one's for you, Just Dawn. This next one.
These foolish distractions, gotta let them go. They're like a never-ending show. But I won't let them break me, won't let them break. Crimson fire burning bright.
Oh.
Crimson fire burning bright. In the dead of night. Just Dawn rises with a fiery.
No, I don't like that one either. this we're gonna do one just about you, Just Dawn. Let's see, what style of music should we have? I'm thinking let's see. Being that she's probably in Tennessee, I'm thinking we should have a let's see. Oh, I got it. Should be a stadium concert. Let's see, stadium concert. Let's see, and this will be just about Just Dawn. Redhead, soulless redhead stadium concert of, let's see. What? Where am I? What? I don't know where you are. But we're going to give you a stadium concert. Let's see, featuring what kind of style of music do we need to have here? Just Dawn, what kind of style of music do we have to have? Not 90s rock. No, it's got to be. What style of music do you like, Just Dawn? I don't know where you're at. I'm just making crap up. A stadium concert. Let's see. What maybe some ooh. Oh, what is it? What was that stuff called in the 60s? Stadium concert 60s 60s let's see. Taylor Swift. Texas, you're close enough. Texas is even better. Jam grows rockabilly. Oh yeah, 60s rockabilly. There we go. That'll work. Rockabilly about a solo. Oh, there we go. Let's see what happens. What kind of music is it going to give us there? Oh my God. Psychedelic. Well, we can change that. We've got to find a good song for Just Dawn here. Redemption Redhead, huh?
Oh, just know she's a soulless ginger burning up the sky with a fiery hair, a vacant stare. She'll make you wonder why she's got that rockabilly swing. Cranking up the volume loud in a red and leather jacket. She's a force to be found. The stadium's on fire. She takes the stage tonight. With her guitar in hand, she's gonna set this place alight. The voice echoes through the crowd like a siren.
Let's try this one.
Just know she's a soulless ginger, burning up the sky with fire, with a fiery hair and a vacant stare. She'll make you wonder
That's
why.
a good one.
She's got that rockabilly swing, cranking up the volume loud in her red boots and leather jacket. She's a force to down. The stadium's on fire as she takes the stage tonight with a guitar in hand. She's gonna set this place alight.
Yeah, that's
Her
what
voice
it
echoes through the crowd like a siren in the night. Just dawn's got that soul, like it's cold, but her spirit's shining bright. Oh, just dawn. She's a soulless ginger, but she's got a fiery soul. She's gonna rock your world tonight. She's gonna take control with her wild red hair and rockabilly flair. She's a sight to behold.
I like the picture. That's a pretty good one.
Come on, rock this stadium, rock and roll.
Do the hair flip on. I agree.
Yes, they're gone. A soulless ginger with a fiery hair. She got a look that'll make you stop and stare, but don't be fooled. There's something dark within. She's got the devil's fire burning deep within her skin. Just don't. She'll charm you with her smile so bright. But when it comes down to it, she's ready to fight. She's got a
Yeah,
wicked
it would.
tongue
It would
that cuts
happen.
like a knife. She'll tear you apart and leave you
Like that
begging
one?
for whole life. Oh, just on your fire
next
that
one.
I can't control.
Let's try the next one.
Just come, soulless ginger with fiery hair. She got a look that'll make you stop and stare. But don't be fooled. There's something dark within. She's got the devil's fire burning deep within her skin. Just don't charm me with her smile so bright. But when it comes down to it, she's ready to fight. She's got a wicked tongue that cuts like a knife. She'll tear you apart and leave you begging for life. Oh, just don't. You're a fire that I can't control. You're burning through my soul. You're taking its toll. Oh, just don't.
Howdy.
You're a redhead with no heart. You tear me apart. You tear me apart.
I like the other one better. I like this one
Yes,
better.
they're gone. A soulless ginger with
Yeah, this is the
fiery
best
hair.
one.
She got a look that'll make you stop and stare, but don't be fooled.
Yeah.
There's something dark within. She's got the devil's fire burning deep within her skin.
What's up, Lefty?
Just don't. She'll charm you with her smile so bright. But when it comes down to it, she's ready to fight. She's got a wicked tongue that cuts like a knife. She'll tear you apart and leave you begging for whole life. Oh, just on your fire that I
There we
can't control.
Rockabilly, a redhead soul ginger named Just Dawn, dancing with Lefty.
Oh, just on your redhead with no heart. You tear me apart, you tear me apart.
Let's see this.
The soulless ginger with her flame, a fiery trigger.
There we go.
She dances with Lefty, a wild embrace is the move and groove with grace. In the moonlight, under the
Bobby.
stars. A soulless ginger with hair aflame.
Nope, I like the other one. And it's not even 60s rockabilly. I don't know what they were giving me. Well, I tried. Yeah, we got our songs. We got our songs today. All you fine folks, thank you so much for coming in and hanging out. It's a beautiful morning. Make sure you go out and touch some grass. You know, get out, enjoy life. It's gonna be beautiful. For those of you that are in the paths of storms, be safe. Be safe, and don't let this this all this crazy stuff get you down, because there's nothing better than just going and seeing wonderful people. Where I'm going to send you guys now is over to go check out Mo. Give her a nice big thumbs up. Show her some love. Put some happiness back into the world, because that's what we need more of. We just need more happy people. In the meantime,
Now I gotta call somebody to come get me because my car turned into a spaceship and I don't know how to fly it. I'm not an astronaut.